right, today I'm going to give you some insight into my party rental items that help me make about $750 to $1,000 a week from home. Hi, I'm Emily. I own a handful of side hustles. One of the ones I focus on here on TikTok is showing people how you can make about $1,000 a week working from home, renting out stuff that you own to other people having parties and events. So follow along if you're interested. Okay, so I've been doing the party rental business for about 7 to 8 months now. And I get a lot of questions about like what people should start with if they wanted to start doing this themselves to just make a little bit of extra income from home. And so I'm going to share some of that with you today. Here's kind of what I've learned. We have had a lot of items to rent out, and it seems like just the easy items are the things that people are still looking for. You don't have to have big elaborate packages. You don't have to have these cool brand new offerings of all this stuff. People are just looking to rent affordable party rental items. So like our top 4 that rent out every single weekend would be tables and chairs. We just added those about a month ago, but I had a lot of people asking for those, and since we've added them, they rent out all the time. Our Nerf Force package, I've touched on that on other videos, but those are just 2 tubs that have inflatable barriers, guns, bullets. I rent those out for $60 for the full weekend, and people come pick up the tubs and do kids parties with them, and they go out all the time. It's extremely popular. The other one is the red carpet package. I just posted on that the other day. We have multiple sets of those. Those go out every weekend as well, and that's just red carpet, stanchions, and velvet ropes. And then one of our other most popular things is yard games. That's what I started the whole party rental business with, was just 3 yard games, posting them for rent on Marketplace. And as I was renting them out and making money, I just kept buying more stuff. And now we have 7 to 8 months later, I have hundreds of items. Our whole garage is full. A room in our house is full. And now we are setting up the storage unit because we have lots of rental items now. And then one of the other things that goes out all the time are our snack machines. So popcorn, cotton candy, snow cone, those are really popular as well. But what I've found is it's just the simple, easy things that people want for parties, but they want them at an affordable price. So many companies charge a lot for party rental stuff, and I wanted to do something different. Ours are all structured as DIY, which means that the people come pick them up from us, they take the items, they set them up and do whatever they want, then they bring them back and drop them off. Because a lot of what you're paying for some of these other companies is delivery and setup. And I didn't want to do any of that. I just thought there was a market out there for people who just wanted the more affordable items and wanted to do it themselves. So I started on Marketplace to kind of test the idea, and it has really grown. So there's definitely people out there looking for that. I do have some bigger price items and some cooler packages that I originally started with, and I thought those would be the hot items, and they do rent out, just not as often, but they are higher price point. So you don't need to rent them out as much to make a decent amount of money on them. But those are things like the TP tent sleepover set. So they can come and get, it's like the little teepee tents the kids sleep in. It comes with the inflatable mattress, the sheet, the blanket, the tray, and then, but no other decor. So they can decorate however they want. But those teepee tent parties are $500 to $1,000 to have a company come do that at their house. Meanwhile, they can just rent all of the supplies from us, all the stuff I just named, for like $100, and then decorate however they would like themselves. Another one is like backyard movie night. That's the inflatable movie screen with the projector and all that stuff. Those go out some, just not as often. I tried to come up with like creative packages in the beginning, and it turns out that they do rent out and people do want them. They're just not as popular as just the regular plain rental stuff. So don't, try and reinvent the wheel here and drive yourself crazy trying to come up with groundbreaking ideas. It's the party stuff that people want that they don't want to store that keeps them coming back and back again. And with ours being DIY, there is a good market for that. And I've been able to we've grown from just renting out yard games at $15 a pop to making about, right now in busy season, $1,000 a week, renting out this stuff out of my garage. Okay, so ask me any questions you've got. Follow along if you want to learn a little bit more about this industry so that you can make some money from your home yourself.